Welcome back to episode 2 of watching an episode of One Piece every single day until I die or finish the show. Probably a 50-50 as to which comes first, honestly. Um, the goal is every single day, and ironically, I took like a 3-day break. But since I have one subscriber and it's not me, my one subscriber, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for the break. And anyone new to the channel, if YouTube somehow recommends this, then yeah, I'm gonna do it like every day. So stick along if you want. Just a disclaimer, this is not a video essay. Like I have no like setup, no microphone, no hair gel, no high quality content for the foreseeable future, and really no high quality analysis or anything of value to provide to you except pure vibes. All right, just getting that out of the way right now. This is just a chat between you and me about a show that you love and I'm just getting into. And you just get to watch me experience it for the first time. So for those of you who have seen it and, want that experience, let's do it together. Might as well. If, the thing is, I don't really care about the algorithm. I want this just to be for the people who somehow stumble across this, something special. So I'm not doing thumbnails. I'm not doing clickbait titles, none of that. So stick around because you might not get me recommended again. Or not. I probably wouldn't. But that's fine. So let's get into it. Episode 2. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to try and keep these episodes short, 5-6 minutes. But anyway, episode 2. So I actually thought we got a lot of development in this episode. This is the episode where they find Zoro. I don't know the exact Japanese title, but anyway, they find Zoro and he's all trapped and stuff. And for how not a ton happens in the plot, and that's probably something I'm gonna have to get used to, because I watch a lot of the newer, my favorite anime is the pretty mainstream stuff, I don't know, Death Note or Attack on Titan, which is really fast paced stuff. One Piece is not, from my impression. I don't know because I haven't seen it before, but I felt like a lot happened in this episode without being annoying. A lot of times what annoys me is when something like a flashback or a fight gets drawn out too long just to waste time. And I'm sure that will happen. I think just because it's an older anime, One Piece. But I felt like it moved really quickly. I really like Zoro's character already. He's supposed to be I know exactly how they're trying to pitch him as the cool, the badass character basically, who, yeah, has the 3 swords and stuff. But I'm buying it. He is badass already. His voice acting is sick, by the way, and his animation is very cool as well. When he draws the swords and he has the black shadows across his face and stuff. He is a sick character. I'm very excited for him to join the crew. With especially the voice acting and everything. It's so dope. I kind of want to give a shout out to the voice actor, but I don't really care. What else is good about this episode? Oh, we got to see Morgan, and oh my gosh, what is Morgan's son's name? But the guy with the blonde hair, kind of like my haircut, kind of gay, kind of split haircut. Not very good looking at all, but his is maybe a little bit worse because his is really kind of gross, and you're supposed to hate him. But I love him. I don't hate him at all because he's so funny. The fact that his introduction to the character is him beefing with this 6-year-old girl, Zoro's little sister, on multiple levels. It's so funny. He's taking this onigiri scene, the onigiri that she makes for Zoro, so seriously, smacking it and eating it and genuinely beefing with her. He's just a hater on just this little girl, which is really funny to me. His character is really funny to me, and hopefully they don't do some crazy development where he turns into an actual good guy. They a lot of times with these weak characters they'll develop him into a strong character after a long time because there's a lot of automatic character development. I low-key hope they just keep him a hater. Just keep him a meme. It's really funny. And then Morgan is also like, he's sort of like that first big like threat, like villain we can focus on or whatever. For these first couple episodes and stuff, like I don't need to the crazy world building and like the crazy action scenes. I'm just looking for things that are gonna give me encouragement, not just to entertain me now, but encourage me to finish watching the show. And I'm getting all of that. I love the animation. I've heard it dips quite poor, like gets a lot worse and then a lot better. But I love the animation now. It's so like, feels very like drawn, like hand drawn, like very like passionate. Like, I don't know. I love like the different characters already, how they're introduced, like especially Zoro and Luffy. And then I'm excited for Nami to join as well. And then of course Morgan's son, he's already my favorite character. And then yeah, I think just the general like comedy so far has really like hit me. Like all the funny parts, like when he's beefing with like the little girl and like Zoro like eating the like stepped on onigiri like off the ground and being like, "Oh, it's delicious." And shit like that. It gives me a lot of hope that I'm going to actually enjoy not just the world building and the characters, which I know I will, but the little pieces of the show as well. Yeah, I guess I should probably. Okay, so in the next coming episodes, I want to do like a recap so that you can like rewatch the show and understand what's going on. I want to do that at like the start after my intro, which will just my intro just starts to scare away any like casuals, by telling them I don't have any sort of plan whatsoever. But okay, so I'll do a quick recap now. See, this is the downside of not having a script, or maybe it's the strength because it's just natural conversation. So we see Zoro, he's like tied up, and then Luffy wants to go like set him free, and he says he's gonna be like his like he wants him as his crewmate. And we see Zoro's little sister who goes up and gets punked by the Morgan's son. And they have like some crazy beef, the two of them. Because Morgan's son, I need to figure out his name, but Morgan's son's dog, like she like attacked the dog while he was like scaring like customers in the restaurant, and then Zoro basically beat up the dog and then beat up Morgan's son, and that's why he's there in the first place. And again, like Morgan's son is like really funny because he can't do anything on his own. But like when he gets in the fight with Zoro and then later with Luffy, he's like, "Dad, there's someone you need to kill." Like such like a, I don't even know. He cracks me up. So then we see, we get introduced to Morgan's character as they're building the statue, and Luffy comes and like messes up the statue, and escapes and gets Zoro's swords, basically. That's like a super short recap. Again, this is like 9 minutes long. Sorry, I want to keep this like 5, just so you can just have it as a quick part of your day, and like experience the show with me again. But that's pretty much it. We're gonna get Zoro's swords, and hopefully we get like a good introduction to like him as a like a fighting character as well. We got like an introduction to his character. He's kind of like the stoic, like more quiet, like badass character. We see that doing the stuff for his sister, but I want to see him like fight, even if it's not that good yet. I'm sure it will. I'm just excited. I'm excited for how just these next couple episodes are going to play out, but what I'm really excited for is I'm seeing things that I can genuinely love as like staples of the show, that being like good characters, the really funny, sharp dialogue, great voice acting, and like again, the animation right now I really enjoy. So I don't have much else to say. I'm just going to try and keep this under 10 minutes. So I guess goodbye. I guess outro. Subscribe to my channel. Okay. I actually don't know what I'm doing. Oh, if you're an editor, reach out to me.